committee, where coaches turn on camera like pros, ain't no pity. From first take jitters to spotlight hitters, we got your back when the light's a little bitter. Pro tips on angles, mics and frame control. No more oops, I'm muted, that's out of your console. You'll learn to own the stage, turn nervous into swagger. We're hype, we're real, we mix hustle with a little banter. This is just the start, your journey's in ignition. With the committee fam, we fuel your ambition. Rise up, shine bright, let your confidence glow. With the committee crew, you'll steal every show. From practice to live, we got the keys to your flow. New member in the house, let's rock it, here we go. Join the committee, where coaches turn on camera like pros, ain't no pity. From first take jitters to spotlight hitters, we got your back when the light's a little bitter. Pro tips on angles, mics and frame control. No more oops, I'm muted, that's out of your console. You'll learn to own the stage, turn nervous into swagger. We're hype, we're real, we mix hustle with a little banter. This is just the start, your journey's in ignition. With the committee fam, we fuel your ambition. Rise up, shine bright, let your confidence glow. With the committee crew, you'll steal every show. From practice to live, we got the keys to your flow. New member in the house, let's rock it, here we go. Join the committee, where coaches turn on camera like pros, ain't no pity. From first take jitters to spotlight hitters, we got your back when the light's a little bitter. Pro tips on angles, mics and frame control. No more oops, I'm muted, that's out of your console. You'll learn to own the stage, turn nervous into swagger. We're hype, we're real, we mix hustle with a little banter. This is just the start, your journey's in ignition. With the committee fam, we fuel your ambition. Rise up, shine bright, let your confidence glow. With the committee crew, you'll steal every show. From practice to live, we got the keys to your flow. New member in the house, let's rock it, here we go. Join the committee, where coaches turn on camera like pros, ain't no pity. From first take jitters to spotlight hitters, we got your back when the light's a little bitter. Pro tips on angles, mics and frame control. No more oops, I'm muted, that's out of your console. You'll learn to own the stage, turn nervous into swagger. We're hype, we're real, we mix hustle with a little banter. This is just the start, your journey's in ignition. With the committee fam, we fuel your ambition. Rise up, shine bright, let your confidence glow. With the committee crew, you'll steal every show. From practice to live, we got the keys to your flow. New member in the house, let's rock it, here we go. Join the committee, where coaches turn on camera like pros, ain't no pity. From first take jitters to spotlight hitters, we got your back when the light's a little bitter. Pro tips on angles, mics, and frame control. No more oops, I'm muted.
There we go, there we go, there we go. My friends, we're almost to the new year, right? I had to come. I had to come and bring it. I had to. Let me check out a few things here as we make a couple of adjustments. What's up, my peeps? Lion FLUDD coming to you, telling you the scariest place to be is the same place as last year. Let me find out where this is coming from. Give me 1 second. Hey, this is just an impromptu kind of thing, just kind of telling you what's going on in the world, what to expect for 26, and where we are working to get to. Okay. Also, interactive. Tell me what's going on in your space, what your plans are. And I just wanted to tell you really quick, I'm excited about this upcoming year. And motivated. I'm so motivated. I got like 3 screens up with my video on. So I went to a webinar seminar last night, virtual, of course, and there we go. That's where it's at. Found it. Motivated, excited, but also wanted to share a couple of things with you. If you are planning to change something in 26, it's time to start. Right, it's been time to start, but you need to go ahead and work to change up mentality. Biggest thing I'm going to say. I'm coming to shake the game up as usual, but I wanted to tell you a little bit more about me, as I don't usually do that. And if you have any questions, if you want to learn, hey, come. My number one goal for 26 is to build our school community. I want to give back to the people who've been giving to me throughout the years. For those who don't know, I primarily work in a high ticket, high end space. A lot of our product services are mostly expensive for most people, but that doesn't fulfill my heart. Get me wrong, I love the money, right? It comes through. But my heart is helping out the solopreneur, the entrepreneur, the small business coach who's working to scale, working to grow, right? And I don't give you none of that fake stuff. I don't tell you I can multiply your income by 10. I can't do that. I can give you frameworks. I can give you ideas, things. You do the work to multiply it yourself, right? So I'm not one of those people that's going to tell you I'm going to make you rich. Success is different from many people, right? But I can tell you I can give you the framework. Why? I have been in this industry almost 20 years plus. And I want to share just a little bit about myself. Again, like I said, I usually don't do that. But today, last day of the year, I am coming to be there for you. Or are you going to be there for yourself? Let me tell you one of the way that I got started here and I was able to get this position. I have been with Coke, and crazy enough, I also have been with Pepsi. You do not find competitors like that bringing someone else. I've traveled the world, the country, promoting, being a part of that space. And why? I'm going to tell you the quick story. Because I wasn't afraid. I understand. You could use Google, you could use chat, but chat, Google are giving you the answers for the questions you already know. What about the ones you don't know? Like, that's why you need someone to be there for you. Coach, a mentor. Do what you like, or be in the same place as last year, next year, right? When December the 31st comes around, or are you going to be saying 2027 is going to be my year, like you said every year? Or are you actually going to do something about it? Yeah, that's what we want to do. I put out earlier about wanting goal friends, and I had a couple of people reach out because no successful person, none, I don't care what they say, if they say it, they're lying to you, and I will say it to their face, has become successful by themselves. If you are still trying to do this by yourself, you are going to fail. You don't have to like what I say, but you just got to respect it because it is the truth. You can try to prove me wrong. You can try to, oh, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to. You ain't got to show me. You got to prove it to yourself. You got to prove it to your family. You got to prove it to whoever else. But it's the truth. Find community. Find people who can be there for you. But then find someone who's going to truly want to be there for you, not just trying to pad their numbers. Um, this upcoming year, very selective with connection requests, friend add-ons, and you should be too. Do not let people suck you dry like a vampire. Your energy, it will deplete. I'm coming for the crown. I'm coming to tell those fake coaches, those fake people out there, so tired of them using this. I'm hosting a workshop. You're not, you're just talking. A workshop is something that someone comes to and they're going to learn. You're going to teach them. They're going to be able to do it. You're going to be able to review it, replicate it, and then implement it. I'm tired of it. You know how many times I go to these things and then as works, and all they're doing it for is just to get your email address so they can put you on the list. You need to start standing up for yourself. I don't care whether someone says, I don't like what you're saying, like I don't like the fact of how you're deceiving your people, yet still you still do it. Man, I'm on it today. I'm on it today. If you got comments, if you got thoughts, if you got questions, put it in the chat. I'm tired of it. Aren't you? Are you going to be in the same place in 27 next year saying 27 is a year because 26 you did the same exact thing that you did 25 and on and on? Hey, when are you going to change it? That's why we are opening up our school community to show you how to look good on camera. I'm tired of coaches telling you just copy my framework and you're going to be successful. No, you are not, because if that's the case, everyone could just simply copy it. Copying it is not going to show you how to implement it, how to make it work for you. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm saying it worked for them. Tired of coaches and people telling you and all this that you can make money this way and make money that way and giving you the percentages and the numbers, but they don't actually show you how to do it. Why? Because they feel like if they do and you do become successful, you do earn something, they don't keep you in their space. Oh my goodness. Am I hitting on some nerves right now? You should be tired of it too. 26 is a new year. Everyone keeps telling you LinkedIn, YouTube, this is the way, but they don't show you. Ask the people that we've worked with. You leave with a tangible item. Now it's up to you to be able to use it or to use it afterwards, but you leave learning how to separate yourself and be the authority in the room. Let me tell you how I got the Coke story. I was the authority in the room filled with millionaires. For those who don't know, I am a world-renowned magician. Thank you. I know I don't talk about it too often, but I have gotten to travel the world. I have gotten to perform. As a matter of fact, someone just did a write-up on me. I'll get that here in a second. I performed for Saudi princes. I performed at the White House. I performed in Asia, Germany, wherever. But I wasn't afraid to. In a room full of millionaires at a Coca-Cola factory, I had gotten the ability to go into the room the day prior. I knew about it. I researched it. I learned that they were having a big board meeting there. I went into the room and I set up a magic trick that they did not know about. They were unaware of. As they were talking their business stuff, I walked into the room and I started pitching. And they're like, oh, this is not the place. You shouldn't be in here. Security. I was like, no, I'm leaving. You don't got to call security. As I was walking out, I grabbed a Coke bottle. I did a magic trick that you got to see here. That same Coke bottle right there. That brand, I did a magic trick with it. I sat it down on the table and I continued to walk out and say, my bad, I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. Got downstairs, about to go to the outside, and one of the execs came back out, grabbed me and said, hey, can you come back in here? We want to talk to you for a second. They wanted to know how I did it. The rest was history. I got to go travel and become a rep for Coke around the country, around the world. Right? That was the start of it. I've been a headliner in Las Vegas. Been on national TV, NBC News, all of that stuff to say this. It started with me having two things. And I tell you this, you want to be successful, this is where it starts. The double D's, determination and desire. January the 9th has been labeled quitting day. That's the day that everybody makes resolutions. And by the ninth, they say, nah, I'm good with this. No desire, no determination. I was determined to succeed one way or the other. I'm very successful, very successful. And I don't equate that directly to money, right? I have what most of you want. And I'm tired of holding back and being afraid to say it because someone might say, you think you're all that. You're right, I do. That's why I'm where I am. Maybe you should start thinking that you're all that. Maybe you should start thinking that you deserve something. I didn't think $100,000. That was the bottom of the line. When somebody said, what do you want? I said, I want it all. Now I'm going to go get it. I want to be known. I want to be renowned. My son jokingly tells his friends, and he says to me sometimes when someone recognizes me, he said, my dad's a D-list celebrity. Like, yes, sir, you're right. And I want to show you how to get there. I want to show you how to position yourself to be the authority when you walk into a room. And this virtual space is your room. I'm tired of seeing people look like trash in the virtual space and then wanting someone to pay them a lot of money. You're asking for a 3-course meal price, but your product, your service looks like it belongs on a dollar menu. You should be tired of it. There's no more excuses of, I don't know how to make my video look good. I don't know. No, there's no more excuses. There's so many things out there that can assist you. And if it's not just me, go find one. But I'm tired of it. You should be tired of it. You want to position yourself in a space where you're able to go and pitch your product, your service confidently. I'll show you one of the things that got me to that space. Let me see. Wasn't prepared to show that one, but I'm going to show it last year. Oh, here we go. I'll show this here real quick. So I went into the podcast world a few years ago. Some people may know it. My podcast got into the top 10% globally. Real quick, I then got into the top 5%, then got into the top 0.1%. I got into the top 100 in the United States. Why? Because of determination and desire. I'm telling you this because you're going into 26, and I want you to be inspired, not by goal setting, not by I'm going to do a resolution. None of that works because 8 days later, you're going to quit. You need to be surrounded by people who are going to support you, uplift you. And we're offering you that in our school community. Come join. Get a 7-day free trial. I'm going to say it on every post, every day till you're sick and tired of it. You should be sick and tired of being in a position that you are at, right? You should say, I want something more. Let me go and check this out. Stop trying to find and chase the shiny object, the next new AI thing. It's not going to help you. There are some really great ones. I use AI. I teach people how to use AI. But you chase the next one because 2 weeks later, that one didn't work for you. You've got to stick to it. I promise you. 6 months from now, you're going to hear me talking about this school community. I am going to build it. On my board, March 31st, 26, my target is 100 people in our community. I got a board right there written down. I see it every single day. Rent is due. Success is never owned. Rent is due every single day. What's your goal? Where are you trying to strive towards? Have you planned it out? Not just talking about, oh, I want, I want my community to grow. How much do you want it to grow by one person, five people? You got to be specific. You got to put it in front of your face so you see it. So you're out there every single day watching it grow. My friends, I'm here for you. I want to be your gold friend. I want you on my space, my top 8. Matter of fact, let me see if I can remember. What did I do? Oh, here we go. Let's see. Yep, my space. Look at there. We got Jackie. What's up, girl? Jackie's already on my top 8. Paula's coming along as well. I want this to be a space where we're going to hold each other accountable. We're going to be there for people. Or keep doing what you're trying to do, right? Keep chasing the shiny object. Keep jumping from one group to the next group. Oh, and then also, let me go into this and then I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. My people in the video space, in the networking world, please stop. Be assertive. You are in control of your stream. Stop waiting Now, do what you want to do. If it works for you or you think it works for you, please do it. But I'm trying to tell you, we audit events all the time. And the suggestions we get and the comments we get, yeah, okay. Stop waiting for people to come into your group. Have respect for the people who showed up on time. Now, if your group starts at 5 after, then that's fine. That's when it starts. But stop this. Well, we're gonna wait for a few more people to join. They should have been there on time. Those same people will run you crazy. Trust me, I'm learning it. My high ticket offers, the people who I deal with that spends tons of money, there's no waiting decisions. We show up, we get it done. The people that are offering it for free or inexpensive, oh my goodness, the excuses they come up with. The I don't know. If you don't care about your business, your future, why should I care about it for you? Right? Show up on time, right? The moment you start talking, the moment you start selling. Sales is a part of the game. Everyone knows you're going to ask for something to be sold. It's okay. You don't got to be pushing. You don't got to be all that. But yes, sales is part of the game. And if you're not selling, you're going to burn out, be broke, quit, try something different, go through the rinse, wash, repeat cycle, the same thing again. Yeah, it's going to happen. I know people say, oh, Lion, you did this because you got all the money. I got my championship hustle belt right there. I didn't have it. I walked into an office, did a magic trick, and the rest was history. No one gave it to me. I got my headlining gig in Las Vegas because I was on the streets hustling, doing magic tricks on Fremont Street. And one of the producers of a casino walked by and he saw me controlling the crowd of like 100 people on the streets. Do you know how good you got to be to do that? The streets aren't made for everyone. That's why they have sidewalks, but it will teach you. They gave me an opportunity to come in and entertain the crowd for a little while. How many of you remember Todd Bridges, right? I used to open up for Todd Bridges. And one day they asked me if I could do 30 minutes because they needed a stall. Of course I can. I'm controlling a crowd of Las Vegas, 500 people, laughing, having fun. I said, can you do that for longer? Absolutely, I can. Rest was history because I wasn't afraid. I took the chance. If you're afraid to be on camera, if you're afraid to show up, that's okay. Nothing's wrong with that. But you need to start to learn. Google, YouTube, great. You can go to YouTube University and learn it all day long. It's going to take you forever to learn. Or you can find a mentor. And I am saying me, but it's not specifically me. Find someone. I just want to see you succeed. Right? Stop with the excuses. 26 is here. Right? You can make excuses or you can make money, but you cannot make both at the same time. That's a scientific fact. So, hey man, I'm gonna get ready to hop off here. But if you got questions, if you got ideas, let me know. I'm not holding back anymore in this year. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. Hey, but anyone knows me, I am a devil dog, retired Marine. I will give you the shirt off my back. Do not take these words as, oh, he's being mean. No, I'm being truthful. I'm being the one that tells you what the other person won't because they simply want your money. I want your money, but I also want you to succeed. Hear me out. I mean, come on, it's a business. I'm not faking it here, right? This is about growing. We can't stay in business without, product service being sold. You probably can, but you burn out. I want to see you succeed. I want to be able to see you stand tall. I want to be able to do something like this. Matter of fact, let me show you some things that we do within our community. I want to be able to show you how you could be in a position. Oh, look at that. I'm leaning to the left. Let me come over a little bit. Right about there. Look. So you could be able to use some of these things that we give away in our community, show you how you should be placed, right? To be able to do some things like that. I want to be able to show you how you can use a vertical grid such as this to ensure that your productions are within the guidelines of the reels, the whatever else platform you're using. See, no one told you about these things, right? I want to be able to show you the rule of third, how to use this to be able to place objects onto your screen if you're doing a presentation and so forth, that you look professional, look, sound, and perform like a pro, the one that you are, the one that you deserve to be. You don't have to have all of the fancy stuff. I don't, I do that just to show off and I have fun sometimes, but you got to look like a pro. You're asking people to invest in you. They got to believe that you can take them where they want to go. And the way you look, trust me, it's not the case. Looks aren't always the case. I want to show you really quick a positioning thing that I found out moons ago. And I want to show you this here really quick. And it's the last thing I'm going to touch on. Then I'm going to go and get ready. So I showed you about the Pepsi. I showed you about the Coke. Let me show you about a story that you may have heard of before. Payless. How many of y'all remember Payless? Payless shoes. I don't want to say cheap, but the inexpensive shoes that you can just go buy for $20, $30. Well, Payless did. What's the word I'm trying to look for? They did something. And the word you saw there was Palazzi. Payless set up a shoe store in Beverly Hills. They put the same shoes that they sold in their regular shoe store in the inner cities, malls across America. Same exact shoes. And they put them there 100 times more. $3,000, $10,000 shoes, and people came and bought them. Now, they revealed it later and they gave the people their money back. But it's where you're positioned at. It isn't that your product isn't selling, it's that you're selling to the wrong people for the wrong amount. I knew my product was worth it. How many of you look at my product, look at me when I'm doing something, and you say, "Ooh, that looked like it costs a pretty penny. That's why I can't speak to them." People think about me when I say, and I've heard this. Matter of fact, let me show you another one real quick. This is where I came up with the 7-figure look. I was in a pitch production, 5 other people, or 5 other companies, pitching some big hedge funds to run their events. After I secured a deal, we were talking. They said, "You know why we chose you?" Nope. Got an idea, but no. It's because you had a 7-figure look, is what they told me. It's stuck with me ever since. We all got to see each other's production, and I saw the other people, and I'm just thinking, yeah, they ain't better than me. And when I was doing mine, I could see their face that they were like, "Oh, wow." Ooh. The production company, I said, "We want to go with you." Excuse me, the head fashion company said, "We want to go with you to run our event because you look like 7 figures when you were producing it." How many deals are you losing because you have some blur, or you are sitting there with your virtual background and when you're moving, it's going like this or the other? How many times have you heard someone say to you, "Look in the eye, Daniel-san, eye to eye," but yet still you're looking like this when you're talking? You are losing money. You are losing deals. It's okay. You just didn't know it. Now you do. Now you got someone to show you how to change it. It's up to you to make the effort. Palazzi, they sold all of their shoes for 10 times more, same exact shoes. Your same product that you're trying to struggle to sell someone for 20, 50, 100, 200 bucks. I promise you, there's someone out there that would pay $5, $7, $10,000 for it. You just got to position yourself in the right spot. And that's what I did. I don't think about money like that. I had 15 customers last year. I don't talk money because money isn't my objective. Freedom is to spend time with my family, to travel, my loved ones, and do all those great things. Money gives us that opportunity to do it. I had 15 customers last year for my high ticket offer. 15. You think I was stressed? You think where's the next lead? Where's the next lead coming in? Why? Because I positioned myself, my company, to look, value like we belong. I walk into a room and I don't think,
I think a lot of us would
I don't know
long
if I
for the days
belong here.
when George H.W. Bush didn't know the
Wrong button. I walk into the room and say, "Yep, you're going to be working with me. You're going to be working with me." I don't do sales calls. I don't do, let me tell you why you should work with me. I've done it a couple of times last year just to try. And guess what? Didn't work out. Those same people, I see them doing the same thing, looking the same way. I don't. My product speaks for itself. Let's see. Here we go. Many have asked, how did I get featured? How did I get to be able to be teaching on some of these industries here? Forward Black, NBC, Today, ABC, Nightly News, CW, Good Morning America, CBS, and more. How? Because one simple thing. Ooh, let me come back to this one and show you. I position myself to be in a spot where I don't chase money. I chase excellence, and money follows. I surrounded myself with people with that same mentality, and I'm telling you that you should also for 26. Stop accepting every single connection request. Stop accepting people who only want to be in your space because they want to get notches on their bedposts. So they can have 10,000 people. How many of y'all thought, he's got to have 100,000 people? Nope. I keep mine to about 1,500, 2,000 maybe, because those are the people who have been there. Those are the people I know that if I send out something, they're going to respond. They're going to be a part of it. I don't need 100,000 people to be on something. Somebody says, "Oh, well, you got an email list. You need an email list of, 3, 5, 10,000 people before we can let you be on your summit." No. No, you got it wrong. I'm choosing if I want to be on your summit. I don't need 10,000 people. Why? Because you want my list to be on your summit, your presentation, your whatever. I'm like E.F. Hutton. When I speak, people listen. Believe it or not. That's why I have the connections I have. I have been retired since 2009. I have not worked a corporate, a single job, a paycheck for almost 20 years. That also goes into a few other things, investments, inventions. Yes. In case you didn't know, I have an IQ of 152. I am motherfucking brilliant. And I don't go around sharing and telling everybody. A lot of you are using inventions that I and some others have created. NDA, can't say much on it. I'm secure for life. So when people come to me and they say, "Oh, join my program," no one ever asks if I need it. They just assume, "Oh, we want you to join." I tell someone, I'm not here to sell you. I'm going to present you an option. Take it or don't. I don't need to sell you. I don't need to. Oh, come on. Why do you take offense if someone says I can't afford it? That's cool. They're not telling me that I'm not good. They're telling me they can't afford it, or they don't value, or they don't see the value with it, because they tell you, "Oh, that's expensive. I can't afford." Let's just say it's $300. No, they're lying to you, because I guarantee you they got something in their home that's worth $300. Probably that phone that they're probably typing on, that's $1,000. They can find the money to afford that because they saw the value in it. They wanted it. They didn't need it. They could get a cellular phone that just dials. Position your mentality to be different in 26. This is a new year and things are changing. The landscape's changing. The old tactics don't work. That's why I said think out the box. I thought out of the box. I wasn't smooth and elegant to go and put up a business thing. Sometimes I'm still not. I hire people to do it. I hire people smarter than me to get things done. I was a guerrilla marketer. I knew how to entertain, get people's attention. Still do. So, one last one. I think. Let's see. Where's this at? Yep, here it is. So a year ago, a couple 100,000 people entered into a competition to be featured in Forbes. I did not win right up front. I made the top 10 out of 100,000 some odd people who entered. And I remember during this process, I remember hearing Damon say, where is it at? Here we go. If you want premium buyers to see you as premium, your virtual presence has to match your price tag. A little bit of that added on to mine, but basically he said, when I walk into a room and I have this suit on, people see me as money. They respect it. They look at me differently. I could walk in a room with a jogging outfit on, and if they don't know me, they're going to look at me differently, right? It's the same thing in your virtual space. This is your business. This is your window. People window shop, and if it looks horrible, you can't expect them to come into your store and purchase your products. Am I reaching you? Understand? Listen, I'm coming for the crown. I'm coming different this year. I'm not afraid to tell someone you look horrible, but it's okay. We can change it, right? I'm very direct. I'm not going to fluff it. And I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you in a respectful manner. I'm going to say to you, your clothes sucks. It's okay. Mine did too. That's why I started learning. I started getting better with it. These are going to be some of the things that I'm going to be teaching coming up. I'm going to tell someone that your pitch sucks. It's okay. Mine did too, but somebody worked with me and I learned how to change it, right? I've had a few businesses. I've sold one of my business. And I remember sitting in a room inking the deal, and someone said, "You can't go in there with your dashiki on." I said, "Who gonna stop me?" I go as I am. If they can't accept that, then they don't need my company. Period. I can do without it. I'll find someone else to buy it. I remember sitting there inking the deal, and I'm like, "Yo, this is probably the most money I'm ever going to see in my life," and I love it. All because I wasn't afraid. I listened. I learned. And it's okay. I'm humble. Trust me. I'm one of the most humblest people you're ever going to meet. It's an oxymoron saying it that way, but I'm going to give you the shirt off my back. Not this one. This one's too expensive and sentimental, but I will give you a shirt off my back. And I'm here to teach you. I'm here to show you how to level yourself up. Whenever I go into any room, I'm the authority in that room. Period. No one's going to do it like me. I want to show you how to do it. Come along. Check the chat. Some information going to be in there. Come to the school. Time to learn. Get a 7-day challenge. It's there. 7 days to show you how to get yourself just to look a little bit different. Take a look here really quick at a message that I got. And no, I put it in the other one. Yep, here we go. I had a conversation with Jen a couple of weeks ago, and she was so heartfelt to write this here. But look at that screen. As soon as you see Jen step into a room, guess what you see? You see her name, the founder of the Virtual Podcast School. For anyone who wants to learn podcasting, go check her out. Welcome to her live. It automatically sets the mood. As soon as she steps into a room, people know who she is. She's the authority. She's not in there with 9 other people in the Zoom room. And people are like, who is the you look the same in every single virtual event you go into, but you're telling people that you're the authority figure? Nah, don't work like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing your results of 26. Come join the community. I'm trying to get people to see themselves differently. I'm working March 31st, 100 people. That's my goal. You best believe I'm going to hit it because I strive for excellence. I don't chase money. Money comes. Money's going to happen. But freedom, time to spend with my family, time to enjoy these moments, to go pick my son up and take him to the beach when I choose it, to go have a dinner date, lunch date with him, to show him that I am here, not to be stressed about, oh my goodness, I got to take off because I'm going to lose money if I go and do. No. If that's what you want, I'm going to see you. I'm going to see you. All right. Hey, look, check the chats, put the comments, make sure you come and check it out. Whether you come and get the free information for the 7 days or you stay, let's go. First 100 people, $10. After that, I go up. I was battling. I was talking to my wife. I was like, I want to structure it this because I don't want it to be too high, but not the value. And I said, you know what? I gave my word. That's what it's going to stick at. I'm not changing it until I get to 100 people. And once I do that, then somebody else goes. Someone said to me, well, hey, let me know when you get to about 95 people. Then I'm going to come in. No, you're not. Not into my space. I don't do that. I'm working with go-getters, not someone who's going to be tire kickers. Like one of the events I went to last night, and I loved it. And it's something I implement in my virtual events. And I'm telling you, virtual events is the way to your retirement. That's how I took my wife to Paris to propose on the top of the Eiffel Tower. We did an event, and we had enough money in our first virtual event. I was able to take her to Paris, Amsterdam, and London, and set it up where I got to propose at the top of the Eiffel Tower. Finest restaurants. I'm a kid from the hood. Never thought any of this would happen. I didn't have the silver spoon. I didn't have the family to back me and finance me and all that other stuff. That's why I have the belt. Hold on, let me grab my belt real quick. Let me get it. Let me get my belt. That's why I have my hustle belt. That's why I have it. People talk about you don't have to hustle. No, you do. You're starting a business. Don't fall for that. You got to hustle your ass off. Don't mean you have to stay there. Don't mean you have to stay there. But don't think this is going to be easy. Don't. The question is, how bad do you want it? That's the real question. And it's okay to pivot. Don't let anyone think that you got to stay in the same spot. It's okay to pivot. I pivoted from different businesses and different things, and I found what worked for me. Okay. Everything I do is for these ones right here. This is the incredible family. That's me, my wife, my son, and our doggy. What up, boy? What up? And I am Mr. Incredible. Every keystroke I do is for the ability to spend more time with them. I don't look at it as money. Money gives me that vehicle and that's all that stuff like that. But I'm not selling myself short. I hustle to get here. I deserve to be in that spot. I deserve to have not clocked in almost 20 years. Ooh, is it tough? Yes, it is. I'm not here to tell you it was easy. No, not at all. I'm here to tell you it was worth it. And it could be worth it for you. This isn't some motivational speech or talk or whatever. Motivation, forget that. You lose that quick. You walk out of a movie watching a Matrix and all of a sudden you think I could dodge bullets, but then reality says, nope, you can't. I'm here to talk to you about determination and desire. How bad do you want it? I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was sick and tired of having excuses over and over again. How bad do you want it? Right? See, one last thing and then I'll get out of here. I said it a few times, right? I did. Create your stage. You want to talk on other people's stages? Create your own stage. When people say, you want to be on my summit? I've been on the biggest stages in the world. Like, your summit is not going to do anything for me. Oh, you visibility. I need it. No, your people need visibility, but they need the right one. And I'm the one that's just going to show them how to do it. You can keep doing it and do the same thing. Have you made, let me find this thing here. If you have not made at least 5 figures out of a virtual event, and you can't tell me. Let's see. Where did I put that? Did I put that in this one? And again, that's just the truth. I was there, and I paid a lot of money for my coaches and everyone to teach me how to do it. Because I said, yo, you been telling me I can do a virtual event without spending all that money, host it, and make money? And then I said, well, what if I started doing for other people that don't want to deal with all that tech themselves? And I started running behind the scenes for big companies. I had 15 clients last year. Well, this year. The year's not over yet. And I'm not trying to get more. I'm not. I love the freedom. I love the ability to be able to just... Anyways, if you're ready for that and you want to learn it, let's talk. Right? Let's talk. I need you to go and join our community. I need you to learn how to put yourself in a position where you look like the authority and you start to work to become the authority. With all of the stress of like, oh my goodness, I got to deal with this. No, you get to. You don't have to. You get the opportunity to deal with it. Let's see. I know I had it here. Last one. How long have I been on here? Ooh, I didn't expect to go this long. It's all good though. When it starts hitting you, it starts hitting you. And if you watch the whole thing, you're still watching, man, congrats, holler at me. Let me know. I got something for you to be a part of it. If you signed off at the first 5 minutes, you're going to sign off on everything after the first 5 minutes in this new year. So, you know, that is what it is. Let's see. Is it in here? Last thing. Oh, no, I'm not going to tell you about that one. I told y'all this was unscripted. I didn't set any of this up. I just said, you know what? This is what I need to do. I was motivated from last night. I wasn't going to do it last night. But I said, no, let me take a little second off real quick. I was exhausted. We were in the event for 3 hours. 3 hours. So you can tell my voice still a little. Am I on the right? Probably not. That's probably why. Really quick though. I don't see it here in just 1 second, which I should. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll this out. And don't forget, if you got some questions, if you just want to know more about what's happening, let me know. Yeah, I'm going to find that a little bit later. It's okay to hustle. Whenever I hear someone says, oh, hustling is bad, I say you ain't have to grind. And hustling teaches you. One of those times when it gets tough, when your business isn't doing what you're doing, when you're not in the quarter that you want to make, when you haven't made those productions or those numbers, not to fold. Anyways, hey, that's how you do it, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all in the community. Make sure you go join right now. Time to make money.